Jo, das ist Mr. Ed von Kwu-Connection und heute haben wir zu Gast Delinquent Habits. Viele werden sie von euch kennen. Für die, die sie nicht kennen, lasse ich sie mal sich selbst vorstellen. So.
Well, I'm Zyrie, Eduardo Loco, lead vocals, Delinquent Habits.
Trent the Loco, PH from DH.
Trey, DJ Trey.
Now you are on a European tour.
Yeah.
And before I ask you how much shows did you have in Germany, you said 14. And how do you like the German people, the German crowd?
I mean, all the crowds here in Germany get crazy. You know what I mean? It's for hip hop from America and a lot of hip hop. I know it's a tough market to break, but you know we just keep pushing away. And every time we do a show, the crowds get bigger. So you know it's always a good time. They drink good, they party good, and you know it's fun for us.
Yes, they get loco.
Yeah, they do. They definitely get loco.
Yes. How do they separate from the US fans?
I mean, in the US, you know, everybody's too cool. You know, everybody's either a rapper or they know a rapper or they're a superstar themselves or.
They wanna be
Yeah, they're too cool, you know.
Got some kind of ego, you know. They're too, you know, they're better than the motherfucker on stage, or just yeah, it's pretty hectic.
only competition.
Yeah,
All competition.
they could come enjoy a show and have a good time, but they choose to come and try to be a hard ass, you know. I mean, there's some fun places, you know. Usually, if you can do a show in front of a rock and roll crowd, it's great because they're ready to have a good time. But if you go to a hip hop club, everybody there's a gangster, or they know a gangster, or they're the biggest dope dealer, or they think they're, you know, everybody thinks they're Tupac and Juice, like they got the juice, you know what I mean?
Everybody keep it going.
How do you get know each other, and what motivates you to make rap music?
Yeah. Well, the way I met Chente and Trey is through the business, and I knew Chente from the streets. You know, we met through mutual contacts, and he started touring with us, and then he just basically fell into being the backup guy. You know, he helps me out. He's a dope MC, and you know, this is where he belongs. I had another partner named Chemo, and he quit in 2001 to go do other projects, and they just didn't work out too good for him. You know, but he hasn't had any opportunities to come back because we moved on, you know what I mean? My old DJ OG Style, he was also the producer of most of our other records. He just took a path that wasn't a solid path. He did a lot of bad things to people around him, and it just wasn't, we weren't able to work together anymore after that.
Okay.
I'm a solid guy, and I believe in friendships and relationships over money. And some people take the money and they run with it that's not even theirs.
Okay.
So it becomes a difficult situation, and then we needed another DJ, and Trey was recommended to us, and he fit right in. You know what I mean? I'm better looking than him, so it doesn't bother me that he's here. You know what I mean?
You got the nicer mustache.
No, but it just he's got a good attitude. He shits a lot.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of shits, but that's okay.
5 minutes ago.
And he took a shit 2 minutes
before
ago.
this interview.
All day.
No good stomach.
Yeah, that's it. But no, it's just a good organization now. You know, we come and we're not the kind of guys that get on stage and hey, we're big shots because we're on stage. You know, we're just there to make some money and to entertain the crowd. Everyone in the crowd is our chef. You know, they're our boss, and we're up there.
Yes.
And if we don't make them happy, we didn't do our job. So it's not an easy job because you have a lot of people and you want to make them all happy. Some nights you go home, you know, you might make a crowd of 500 people happy, but one person will come up to you and say they didn't like the show. And you forget about the 500 and you just remember that one that didn't like it, you know. So, you know, we're good guys. We come up, we rock the mic, and, you know, you said also in your question what makes us want to do it.
Yes.
I love the way it feels on stage, you know. I like to be in the studio and I love to rap, don't get me wrong, you know. And when I was younger, I was a notorious battle rhymer and all that shit, but Now what I like the most is the feeling I get when I turn a crowd of people that had a hard week, or maybe they saved up for a while to come to the show, and when the show's over, they leave with a smile.
We like to see everybody leave here happy. You know what I'm saying? So, if you guys can do something for me and Shit Loke and Big Trey right now, it'd be one thing is to start this show off with a nice, happy smile.
After this worldwide hit, Gas Delinquent, how your life changed after this?
I mean, for me, my life didn't change much, honestly, because we were in business with some people that weren't so respectful. They took a lot of the money, so the money never came. But what did change is we were able to travel a lot and do a lot of touring. And through the touring, we built a big fan base, and we were able to make more albums. And I've seen everywhere. I've seen everywhere in the world. And when I was a young kid, I know Chente too. I mean, Trey, he's a refugee. He actually was. Weren't you born in Liberia or something?
Yeah, in Albania. Albino.
We all just basically. I never figured I'd be traveling around the world doing what I love. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. And it's a good, it's a good feeling to know that you've accomplished something. I mean, I know guys that have a lot of money in the States, and they still can't travel the way we can. The truth is music is a job. It's a fun job, but it's a job. And if people go up there and understand that, hey, these guys are here, and I would rather people appreciate me and want to be around me because I'm giving them a good time and I'm doing a good job, rather than they think I'm this famous rich guy. Yes. I'm not the one that's going to say, hey, I wouldn't like to make some money so I can buy a house and have a good future for my kids. But if I don't get rich, that don't make me a piece of shit. That just means I have to work like everybody else, hard. Yes. And, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think there's great respect to be attained by taking care of your family, even if you're out building houses, or if you're picking up trash, or if you're serving food in a restaurant, or if you're cleaning dogs, or whatever you do for a living. If you work hard and you're taking care of your family, I think that's a respectable endeavor.
So then let's talk about your new album that you promote here in Europe.
Yeah.
Here in Kassel, Germany. What's about? Are they features? Who's on this album now?
Well, I have a feature from Sick Jackin of Psycho Realm. He does 4 beats and he also raps on one of the songs. 2 producers out of Switzerland named the Superstar DJs, Lars and Daniele. They did some tracks for me. Another guy named Jake Beats out of Switzerland as well. And then a producer named Andre Hortzman out of Lachs, Germany, I think it is. And he worked with the Pet Shop Boys and All Saints, and we just happened to go record there, and he helped us produce the song, and it turned out good, And other than that, dude, I didn't have anybody else on there because, I'm not one of those guys that wants to go and buy the hottest rapper out there to try to get $1 million. This record, if I wanted to do that, I'd have done that a long time ago. This record was strictly for me to prove something to myself and to make a statement to let people know what I told you. The common man is what it's called because the common man is what makes the world go round.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I will enjoy your show.
I hope so. It'll be great.
Thank you. Thanks. And
big ups to Poland, man. Big ups to Poland. This is Big Ives representing Chente, DJ Trey, and Delinquent Habits for Kwu-Connection right here. Anytime you're down with us, you're down with them.
thank you, man.
Kids of the guy go roam round in white beaters, lanyards, hyenas, homeboys, and chrome heaters. While the college kids rolling in their 2-seaters, everybody else stuck in the medio de los vidas. Tattoos and all, hard scores got me feeling like my front yard fence is cell bars. Let alone everyone drive round in their cars, getting fanned by the flames and remains of street stars. So beat the ghost, send out to curtain call come. New life is ready to fall when y'all want some. Peaceful shuffle a deck when y'all car come. Leave the world feeling like they want some. The kids of the guy live life despreciado, over bounds, but it's still just how malo. Living a hard